If your CV hasn't landed you that job interview calls lately, this might mostly be the reason. Most people write a CV thinking it's a history document or a biography, but recruiters don't care about your past. They are more interested in the value you bring, your expertise, your effectiveness, even your capacity to deliver on the job. In this video, I will show you one mindset shift that changes everything. What makes your CV to stand out in this 2025? Imagine a recruiter having over 300 CVs on his or her desk. They don't really read them, they scan. In 6 to 8 seconds, your CV is either shortlisted or deleted. And the decision often depends on what you put at the top of your CV and how you frame your story. Stick around while we delve into what I tagged this winning CV structure. What is that first thing you need to know in crafting out a winning CV? The first aspect is your title. How do you craft out a compelling CV title that gets the attention of the interview? Now let's get into the slides and give us a detailed breakdown, step by step breakdown on how you can craft out a compelling CV title that will gain the attention of the interviewer. Mind you, attention is key in CV writing. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into this slide, I need to let us know that the purpose of a CV is not to get you the job. The purpose of a CV is to land you the job interview call. Hence, your CV is a marketing tool. It's a marketing document, one of the most marketing documents you have in job search. And you need to understand one of the things we refer to as the recruiter's mindset. What is in the mind of the recruiter? When a recruiter takes your CV to scan, what is in his or her mind? The thing they do is to first they ask, who is this person? What can they do for my company? What and what are they bringing in to this organization? And that begins from the headings of your CV. And I need to state this that every section of your CV has to answer these questions silently. And without further ado, let's get into the slide to see how you can craft out a compelling title.
Need a how to structure a winning CV. The first of every winning CV is the title. The first of every winning CV is the title. That is what we are going to be looking at now. The title of is the first aspect, the first structure is fundamental, is the title. However, there are errors that cost many job seekers the job, and most of these errors begins from the title. Now, why is the title very important? The title of a CV, the title of a book, the title of the brand, the stuff like that is what resonates with buyers. How you package your title when a recruiter opens your CV and goes through the title, what are the things that we need to understand? The first is your full name. Your full name. Not I saw a CV, someone just sent me a CV. A CV just put there I've forgotten the name. Let's say my name is Nwanko Franklin C. The person now put there Mr. Franklin C.N. Let's say I'm the one. The person now put Mr. Franklin C.N. No, that is not supposed to be. That is not supposed to be. The employer is like, you are sending a signal or so to the employer. Are you trying to hide certain things? Are you trying to hide your full name? What are we using your full name to do? Oga, we need your full name. So you might be sending a negative impression. That might not be the cause, but because of that negligence, you might be sending a negative impression to the recruiter. Even to the ATS, you might be sending a negative. If the ATS will be struggling to read, what is this? Is this a sentence? Is it an abbreviation or stuff like that? Might not know this is a name. So in that regard, when you are writing your CV, please don't use abbreviation on your name or the initial on your name. Not maybe Mr. is not necessary. Doctor is not necessary. Those unless you have. I remember I wrote CVs for some professionals recently, this early this year. After the name, I now put in bracket their initials, associate of so profession, and that is how we can look at it. After, I will show us some samples either in the group or in this course. I wouldn't want this section to be too long. So the full name, like I said, it has to be, if I'm the one, I'm going to be saying Franklin Chinedu Nwankwo, Franklin Chinedu Nwankwo, or Chinedu Franklin Nwankwo. Any of the structure you want to use. So don't put initial, maybe Franklin C.N. No, it's really not what we are. It's really not acceptable. As is that, you are welcome, good to have you. So the first thing you have to do is full name, and your full name has to be bold, and it's your name that has the license to be the highest font size. In the font size of your CV, only your name can have a larger font size. A larger font size. I recommend anything between 18 to 22. I recommend anything between 18 to 22 as regards to font size, and I believe that is taken, that is well taken. Then the next is location, very important. This is another area that is highly important, because especially the job of the 21st century now is becoming sensitive to location. You will see organizations, recruiter giving much preference to those that reside within the location, within the city, within the state, if is something within the country. If you are applying for a job in UK and you stay in UK, it is easier for you than staying in Nigeria and applying over there. It will be easier, unless it's a remote job that your location doesn't matter. If it's a remote job, then that's not a challenge. But if physical job where you go to office, location is very important. And please, when you are sending your CV, endeavor to choose the location within that a job. If the job says location Lagos, if the job says location Ife, our institute is recruiting recently now for a job location in Ife. So if the job say Ife, Osun, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Kaduna, Kano, wherever the location is, I will encourage us to look for a friend, a relative, someone we know. Ask the person, tell the person, please, I'm applying for so job. I will like to use your address as my address on my CV. Please, that is very important. Choose the location within the job you're applying for. Very, very important. Then the next is your phone number. This is what we call your digital contact. Your digital contact. The location here is your physical contact. Your physical contact address, that is your location. Then your phone number, and let me take it to the next one, and your email address, and if you have it, your LinkedIn account. And I don't expect any professional here, any job seeker here who is serious in carving out a career in his or her choosing profession, not to have a LinkedIn account. I don't expect it, but it might be. We might. There might be some of us here. If you don't have, go and open one and optimize it. Optimize your LinkedIn account. Put up things you know. Show that you have something to offer within your choosing profession, within your choosing career and the industry. These are what we refer to as your digital contact, your phone number. And if you have up to four different numbers, 5 numbers, 3 numbers, please, if at all, put maximum of 2 different network, maybe MTN and Glo. MTN, Airtel, Glo, Airtel, maximum 2. Don't go and put this one. No. And choose email address that is professional. That is very, very, not let's say Frankie Dedon at gmail.com. No. Choose professional email address. What is professional email address? You use your name, a combination of your first name and last name. If someone have used it, you can go ahead and add a number, a digit to it. That's a professional email. And then you put a link to your LinkedIn account. Now, what do we have here? Portfolio. Now, if you are like data analyst, you have work you have done, a software developer, you have your work, you have your portfolio where you have done series of projects. A graphic designer, a web developer, a UI UX personnel, data scientist, you have portfolios, some projects you have worked on, and the link to access those projects, you have them. Then you can drop the link as well. So this is what the title of your CV comprises of. First is your name, the second line is your location, then the third line is your digital contact. That is your title.
So now you understand that the main purpose of your CV is to sell your values, to sell your capacity and your competence, not to tell your papa stories to your employers. Also, you understand that one of the core aspects of a winning CV is to craft out a professional title, a title that is tailored to the job. In our next video, I'm going to walk you through how you can write a clear headline and professional summary that will grab the attention of every prospective recruiter or employer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for the full CV mastery series, and comment below if your current CV is not working. I will personally respond. Till then, keep excelling. See you in our next video.